Let's plan for October. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. The bird months are among us. You know, September is my favorite month because it's my birthday month, and then I enjoy the following months as well because I love fall most of all, and I just feel like friend and family time is unlimited during the bird months with all the activities and holidays and such. Anyway, we're here to plan for October. I have my iPad Pro. What do I have? Do I have an iPad Pro? I have an iPad Pro 11-inch. It's the newest one that came out, I think last year or the year before. I'm not even really sure, but I have that. I have the new Pencil Pro, which came out around the same time, and this pencil is the only one that's compatible with this device, so I have this as well. I have a cover from Amazon. Also got a new iPhone, and then my cover will be delivered today. And then I also have this case that I got from OtterBox. OtterBox sent me one. They also sent me a blue one at the same time, but I haven't cracked into that because I'm waiting for this to basically, like, you know, have to be replaced before I go opening up that new case. But I love this case so much. It's my favorite. This detaches. Not only that, but it has this little pull out situation so you can put your pencil in here so it can charge and be safe when you're in transit. And I have a case on it and it still charges. Also, another feature, this case is not cheap, but you gotta understand, OtterBox was never cheap. When those phone cases came out back in the day, they were never cheap. So the case ain't too cheap either, but it was never going to be. But then I can also adjust this, and I love it. This case is life. I think they only have black and blue, so I think they sent me their only colors the last time I checked. I would love to see a lighter color, but I remember, from what I remember about OtterBox from all over the years, is that they don't really lean towards lighter colors like whites and stuff, I feel like. So I'll make this black one work, but we're going to fold that back. And then we're going to dive in here. Now, here's the catch. The catch is, not only did iOS get an update, so this is running iOS 26, GoodNotes got an update, and the planning stickers that I normally use, that is different as well. That's a different system that the owner is using, so you're just going to have to bear with me as we do this. Oh, by the way, I did a crazy thing, and I set up my new planner for October, which isn't crazy, but I switched to this cover that I had, that I low-key forgot I had, because I think I got it in PR, and to be honest, I only remember the stuff that I spend my hard-earned money on. I don't remember other things. Like, I just remembered I have another OtterBox case. I guess it's in my tech drawer, but I don't even really know where it is. But anyway, if you want to see me set up this and flip through it and such, then stay tuned, because I already filmed it and did it, and it's coming in a couple of videos. Anyway, this is all set up for fall. I was thinking I could update it for, you know, maybe October, maybe add some pumpkins or something, which we might do, but for the most part I kind of set it up such that it would be appropriate for all of fall, and maybe I'll change it for winter or something. So that's what I've been leaning towards. Anyway, we're in GoodNotes. This is a planner that I created, and feel free to get your hands on it. The link will be down in the description box. Why does that seem so bright? Oh wait, go back. And then that doesn't seem bright enough. Let's go a little bit brighter, like a hair. It's not light at all in person, but on camera it seems really bright, so I'm just trying to, you know, move accordingly so we can plan like this. Although if it was all the way, the brightness was all the way turned up like I liked it, it would be like that. But then look how that looks. Is that not crazy? Yes, that's crazy. Although I'm pretty sure there's a setting on this camera that I could figure out and avoid all of that. Anyway, this is a planner that I created for free, and you can get your hands on it by clicking the link in my description box. Yeah, for today, we're going to set up my monthly spread. We're not doing that because I do that throughout the month, and we'll fill out my habits, but we're not going to fill out that part either because I do that throughout the month. And this is just like my creative outlet, if you will. I love it so much. I love everything about it. Yeah, so that's what we're working with. Now, here's the thing. The stickers that I'm using are going to be, I guess I'm going to use them from J Design Studio. Is it J Design Studio? Or I made that up? I did. J Design Shop. But here's the catch. The catch is every month since literally October of last year, so for a year, they have been sending me their monthly sticker kits, or just their sticker kits. Yeah, I think these were like November, I feel like, and then December, and then they started labeling them accordingly or something. However, the stickers this year weren't sent in like a PDF that I could import into GoodNotes, but rather a file. This is the Lord fix it. This is the new multitasking. I'm gonna be stressed out because what even is this? This is stressing me out. And you have to like go into your settings to update it. It's a lot going on. You know, I'm not too techie, so I'm not the girl to tell you any more than that. But yeah, I do know that this little situation here is how you can kind of toggle between things and adjust things. I think you can have up to like 8 windows open or something like that. But anyway, we're just gonna make this bigger, which I do appreciate, but it's kind of stressful. But all of the stickers were sent to me like in a file, and then I can go in and get each one individually, which is actually very annoying. And I don't like that, but we're gonna make it work because, you know, I don't know. And then they're not all downloaded and stuff, so we're gonna work it out. Here's the thing. I did go ahead and copy all of the dates, so we're gonna go ahead and date the planner. I was thinking about making this like, all of this is new in GoodNotes. I was thinking about making this like a chit chat kind of video, but I don't know. I'm probably gonna be back in a minute. So I see where GoodNotes was going with this. Like, I do feel like this might be more appropriate. I don't know. I just feel like this, the updates do seem to be like some strong updates and some ones that are going to make for a better user experience. But I am a person who is not interested in unnecessary change. Like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it kind of vibe. That's me. So this is actually kind of aggravating, but you know, such is life. I'm not being forced to use GoodNotes by any means. And I am told that the Notes app nowadays is fire. And y'all know I used to have a personal vendetta against the Apple Calendar app, but now it is amazing. Like, wowzers, Apple did their big one. I have not explored Notes to the extent that I would like to explore it. I have explored reminders a good bit, but basically the Apple ecosystem is not here to play, which is great because they've been left in the dust for a hot minute. Yeah, but that Apple Calendar app is actually even better now, I think, than Google Calendar, which is wild. And that's huge because I'm a Google girl, so that's huge for me to say. But she's coming along. I don't know if they compare necessarily, but she's coming along definitely. But yeah, it's a lot going on with the iOS update and the Google Calendar update and all that. By the way, let me show you something fun. This is the multitasking thing that's stressing me. I shared this in a clip in my planning vlog if you want to see more details about it. And I don't think I shared this version, but I have been using the Reminders app and the Reminders widgets to organize my weeks, only typically for just like a quick reminder type of thing, like because it's on my home screen. It's on my home screen of my iPad and my phone. And they're connected via iCloud. So whatever is happening here is happening there. And I just want to say that just being able to quickly tap in here and add, I can literally just tap here and then add a reminder real quick, has been helpful and phenomenal. I don't have to go into GoodNotes. I don't have to pull out my planner. I don't have to go into any kind of app. It's literally on my home screen. So because the home screen only fits 6 of these widgets, I did do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then I just combined the weekend for Saturday and Sunday. And on the iPhone, it looks much different because it's so much smaller, but on here it's bigger. And I was telling you about that in the video. So this is what it looks like on the phone, but they're the exact same. Whatever's happening here is happening there. And I can literally just click to complete a task. Like, I'm filming this monthly plan with me, and so I can just click this. I haven't filmed it all the way yet. I'm in the process of it, but I can just click it and then it goes away. And that exact same thing happens and shows on my phone, and it's just lovely. The only caveat is that my phone is much smaller and will only show 3 reminders, whereas this will show 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I think 7. And one cool thing is this is the amount of reminders that I have for Tuesday. So let's say I had 10 reminders on Tuesday. It's going to have 10 here, but I'm not going to see all 10. I would just see 7 or 8 or however many will fit on here, or however many will fit on my phone, which is 3. So I can reference this to see how many I actually have, since they're not all showing, if that makes sense. And this brown is so appropriate for the occasion and for fall, and it matches my setup here. I set up my iPad for fall, so I could update it for some October-ish types of things, but if I wanted to, maybe some pumpkins and such, change that to pumpkins. But I kind of like it how it is, and I don't have to edit it for all of fall, and then maybe I can update it for winter. But yeah, I'm loving the reminders. You should set up yours. So it's just basically when you have reminders in the app, when you go to the reminders app, you can create a bunch of different lists, like shopping lists for Walmart, shopping lists for Five Below, shopping list for this, or personal reminders list, or family reminders list. You can share your list with family members and different people, so you can coordinate and all of that and collaborate. But that's what this is. It's the exact same widget laid out 6 different times. I just selected different lists from the list. I just selected different lists from the list that I have created, if that makes any sense. So this is just like a quick little thing that I did. I've been seeing other people do it, and so I just wanted to share that with you in the event that you think this will be helpful. I have been telling people about it, especially people who don't plan too well and they're forgetful or whatever the case is. I'm like, try this, because this has been helping me just when I'm out and about or just not home. You know, it's just kind of inconvenient to go into a planner, to pull out a planner, go into it. I got to find a pen, all that. It's inconvenient to go into GoodNotes. I got to pull out the iPad, the pencil, go into the app, yada, yada. It's just convenient to have this here. So even if you're not going to use this as your primary way of planning and staying organized, I do still urge you to check it out, because it could be helpful just if you're in a pinch. So where were we? I think I was going into GoodNotes. Yeah, I had already set up the dates, and now I'm in here. And you know, one thing that I like to do is I like to kind of bring over some, let's figure this out. I like to bring over, where's my GoodNotes thing? And to beat it all, I don't really know how to use this that well. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Let me see. Let's minimize that, I think. And then let's go into GoodNotes. And then let's drag it. The thing is, when I'm here, I can't really figure out how to get to my other app. You know? Oh, right here? Okay, I'm in GoodNotes. Go out. Okay, let's go out and come out. Okay, now I need to go to Files. And then I'll drag this one. Oh, I think I want GoodNotes to the left. And I'll drag that one there. Okay. Now we can just drag and drop. For the first, I don't have anything. Yay for me. The second, I don't have much going on for my fall break, because why would I? I'm on fall break, you know? I don't need to be doing stuff. The third, there is this food truck festival, I guess you might call it, that I may attend, but isn't that big of a deal to me if I do or don't. So I am going to put it on here though. And then that's the third. All right, now on the fourth, we do have a reading event. I'm gonna see maybe if I can grab these books here. I normally use these a good amount. like this one. I'm gonna copy that. Then I'm gonna go to GoodNotes. I'm figuring out this multitasking thing in real time. I am going to crop, if at all possible. Okay, I'm gonna freehand crop the book, and I'm gonna get rid of the reading because I don't want that. And then I'm gonna use this for the 4th event, and then I'll use that one for the 5th event. And normally, when I'm feeling frisky, I just write right inside of the book. So that's what I'm gonna do today. So I'm gonna do sip and read at 3 p.m. My friend is hosting a sip and read. So you just go with your favorite book and you read. I'm gonna turn off images only so that I can rearrange these so that I like them better. Okay, then I'm gonna turn the images back on. Okay, that's the 4th, and then the 5th, I guess I'll go ahead and put church in for every Sunday. But I guess, I mean, oops. But I guess, I mean, I typically do, but it's not that I go every single Sunday, but I do put it in every single Sunday. So we're gonna do that. And I'm trying to decide by, I guess I'm gonna put it in. I was thinking, am I going to go ahead and duplicate it and put it on all the Sundays, or just kind of go day by day, which I usually prefer doing because I feel like it's a better use of my time. So we're going to do that. On the 5th, we have our book club meeting at 1. It's actually at 1 for those who do go to church, and they will have enough time to get out of church and come to our book club meeting. So we're going at 1 p.m. That's cute. It's kind of like off to the side, but I like it. You know what? I was wondering, like, what is up with my calendar? I don't have my, I have a social media business and then a financial social work business, and my other calendar isn't turned on. Actually, it's not even on here at all. That's crazy, because I'm like, why is my stuff not popping up? That's annoying. Oh, but you know what I can do? Maybe I'll get out of Google Calendar and use Apple Calendar since I was just ranting and raving about it. But I just have a natural inclination to use the Google Calendar. I feel like, yeah, it's like a natural thing that I do. On the 6th, oh, should I mark fall break? That would be fun. Let's do that. Let's get a highlight color. Maybe we'll just use that yellow or this purple. Light purple's cute. We're just going to use that to mark fall break, which is these 2 weeks. And then, how do we want to mark it necessarily? Actually, I don't know why I did that. I'm just going to duplicate this so they're the exact same. Like, that makes way more sense to me. I do want it all the way at the bottom and out the way. And then, I was thinking I could just write it in here. And oh, let's go back. Is this the pencil? The GoodNotes has a new pencil feature, I think, here. I haven't yet explored it because I just simply cannot. Too much, too fast. And I told you I just got a new phone because my phone is on the fritz, my old phone. And so it's just too much going on. Yeah, we'll mark it like that. That's appropriate. Okay, cool. All right, on the 6th. Oh, I do have a birthday on the 6th. That's gonna be, I think I put that there on purpose, but I think I was just meaning to put it on the week, but that worked out too. So we can do the rectangle crop for this because it'll work. I do have a birthday here. You know what I was thinking of doing for birthdays? Maybe I'll just do the birthday, the little cake, and then like up in the corner, out the way. That's cute to me. All right, and then I have a networking meeting on the 6th, which I will attend. They are always the first Mondays at 2 p.m. And obviously if I'm at work, it's not looking good for me joining. But if I'm not, it looks a little bit more promising. So that's the 6th. And then my niece's birthday. And then for the Financial Social Work Collaborative, which is what FSWC stands for. We have our semi-monthly, bi-weekly, really semi-monthly. We don't ever do more than twice a month. Founders meeting, and that's always at 6:30 p.m. So we have that as well. That's nice and cluttered. The 6th is nice and cluttered. It's okay. Do I have anything on the 7th? Hopefully not. I can leave my bats. Let's see. Nope. I can leave my bats. Love that for me. Or I can switch them. All right. On the 8th, allegedly, I have a friend date. Not allegedly. I do have one. Let's see. Date with Tanya. I told you I don't hate my handwriting. It's just like not my favorite thing in the world. I don't know. It's a love-hate relationship. It doesn't bother me as much as it bothers some people, I guess is what I'm trying to say. But I guess if I have a preference to not use it, then I often do. All right, that's it for the 8th. On the 9th, I see my husband has an e-learning day. Perhaps we'll mark that. And then I have a webinar for the Center for Financial Social Work. And I'm going to attend that. It's a free webinar, so look it up if you're interested at financialsocialwork.com on the website. And it's about connecting with your inner entrepreneur. So that's the 9th, and I can attend that because I'm off work. Love that for me. Oh, and then my friend Octavia has a birthday, so I'm going to duplicate this. Listen, the changes with, what's that bus doing? Oh, girl, I know I'm going crazy. My school district is off work for 2 weeks. Not every one of them. I'm like, what is this bus? This is my friend Octavia. She has a birthday, and that should do it for the 9th. Like I was saying, I can attend this webinar because I am off work, and normally I cannot. But normally there's like free CEU. Sometimes there's free CEUs involved and all that. So yeah, definitely worth checking out. This is a PD day for my husband, so I'm going to mark that. And then there's another food truck. This is a completely different one though, literally, but it's at the exact same time. That's crazy. And at a different place. That's wild. I may go to that. Not too pressed, but these are free events, of course, unless I go and buy food. But they'll have music and all the things, and it's something to do if I'm bored, basically, over the break. On the 11th, I guess I'll use that same one. Should I use the same one? I'm going to duplicate this, I think, just to kind of break it up. I was going to say I could use the same book. Oh, wait, there's another book, right? Let's see real quick. Oh, sometimes I use the study books. Let's do that. I'm going to copy that, and then I'm going to come over here, and then I'm going to crop it. The book crafter event that I'm a part of is having an event on this day. Originally, I was not going, but I think I'll be able to go. But I have not paid the fees yet. But there's another event that I'm supposed to be going to. But I don't know. We'll see. So I'm just going to put, it's called Fall Into Reading is the name of it. I'm just going to put that in case I go. I normally do, and I haven't been in a minute, so I'll be thrilled to be able to go, because if my schedule doesn't allow me, and I can't go. Sometimes I like going around the perimeter. I don't know. I feel like that's fun for me. So that's what I'm doing here. Well, I don't know if I don't mind the chit chat videos, because that means that I'm explaining more, and that also means I am editing less. But let me know your preference, because I can do this all day, every day, no problem. I say that all the time. Okay, now here's the gag. The gag is not I put trick or treat on that random Sunday. Let's move it over. The gag is, we need to duplicate this. But the gag is, there is a silent reading event happening on this Sunday. And as y'all know, it's always on Sunday. I always try to go. I guess I'll duplicate this and use this one. Maybe. I don't know. I feel like my planners are filled up with book stuff nowadays. But a lot of my friends are a part of the different book clubs. So it kind of makes sense for me, I guess. It's not crazy. But anyway, this is a silent book club. And I have been attempting to go for a whole year. And this time I literally, oh gosh, I go back to work on that Monday. See, that would be a reason for me to skip. Like, there's always something I'm doing and I can't quite make it. And I go back to work on the 13th, so if ever there were a day for me to skip it and not go, that would certainly be the day, because I will be mourning my fall break, literally. So yeah, my husband will have a little mini fall break, I think the 13th and the 14th. So I'm gonna mark that. Yes, like a small little baby break. I'm gonna mark that. And I'm using the yellow just because purple has already been used, so that seems appropriate to me to switch it up. And then I'm just gonna put, I think this is the new one, but I'm not this one, but I'm not sure. So, well, I guess I should put Shay fall break, or we know that's mine. Let's just do this. Some months are better than others for my writing too. I've noticed. I noticed. So, and I think I write better on an iPad than I do on paper nowadays. Obviously, I can keep fixing it and changing it until I like it as well, but I think I just do better at it anyway, just in general. Okay, on the 14th, I have a work training. I've been attending these every month. I feel like so far, they're about behavioral health and mental health. I feel like so far they've only been about maybe autism, I feel like. The first one for sure, and then I feel like the second one as well. So I don't know if they're all going to be about that, but either way, after I attend all of them, I will get a certificate for CEUs, which I need. So I've been attending that during my lunch breaks, essentially. And then also counseling at 5:30. And I go back between writing all of it on one line or just breaking it up like that. I don't know. It kind of just feels like whatever is appropriate. Or if it's like a short, if it's not a lot of words, then I feel like that's an appropriate way to go about it. Counseling is definitely not at 5:30. I didn't have to erase all of that. I should have just erased the 5, but it's fine. It's at 3:30. Okay. Then on the 15th, I don't have anything. Nope. 16th, don't have anything. Perfect, because I have that there. Although I feel like this is cluttered now. Like, maybe the bats need to go up there. Oops. Maybe spooky season, actually, has to fly a kite. We'll come back to it. I do like this. I feel like that really helped to not make it cluttered by moving that up there. But now I feel like that's cluttered. So we're going to move that over there temporarily. And I'm not even using these. So you know what? Delete. That could be cool. Okay. So on the 17th, what did I say? Oh, I told you. I guess I told you. I think I told you in one video that my coworker called into like the radio or something. I guess they were asking people to call in, and she won us a breakfast. I'm pretty sure it's a Chick-fil-A breakfast, but I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I'm really not a details girly, but I'm pretty sure it is. And I think, I don't know if we're doing 8:30 a.m. or 9 a.m. or what, but I think it's 9 a.m. I've been babysitting about once a month for my friend and her husband. So we'll put that on here. And I'm going to leave the whole day open. I don't know what time. They just asked, am I available this day? And I said yes. But I don't know. I know they'll probably do some kind of evening something or whatever. But I'm going to leave it open just in case they want to do like a day thing. And they can do that instead of me filling up my day or whatever, thinking it's going to be in the evening or pressuring them to find something in the evening or, you know. So I'm just like, for this day, my husband has parent-teacher conferences. I forgot. I'm going on a work retreat. Let's see what color we want to do. We want to highlight it. We did blue. We did purple. I think an orange. This is kind of appropriate. I think it's too dark. The blue could be cute. No, it's not. It's not. Let's go ahead and change it. And I'm going to pick up... maybe, I did the yellow, maybe the orange. Let's see what that looks like. Yeah, I'm going to, well, I'm not going to make it to church on this day, so I can, well, I won't make it to this church. I could make it to a different church, like an evening one. I'm not going to make it to that one, that's for sure. Oh, and, and I'm filming with Ashley from Ashley Design Studio. Y'all know me. I get them. I will tear up a name. If it has design shop studio or something in the name, I'm just gonna make up something. But we're filming like we did last year. You guys seem to love that. We just filmed like some digital planning videos and whatever. So we've actually hung out a good amount for us to not live in the same city within the past year. So I think we've hung out like 4 times. We've been to a concert. We've been to a book event. We've been to lunch a couple times. We filmed once. We're gonna film again. So anyway, that's happening on the 23rd. 30th, I think 30th will be the trick or treat, and then on the 31st I actually have a professional development for work, so like a training. So I'm just gonna do professional development. So y'all have like an all-day training on this day. Well, not all day, but you know, the typical work shift or whatever. So I'm gonna put that here, and then that should do it. I think trick or treat is gonna be on this day, but I don't care that much to like look it up, but I'm pretty sure. So I have all this space open, so maybe I'll put him like there in between. That's kind of fun. I actually might make him even bigger, and he can cover up the 28th, because I can always adjust it later. I feel like that's so cluttered, and I so love it so much. I love it. It's so cluttered. Okay, the only thing left to do is we need to come over here. We need to copy this. We need to paste this. And I think I'm going to track the same habits. Like literally I can't think of anything else worth tracking ever. So what in the, how do you erase? No, for real. Where's the eraser tool? Oh, I knew I was going crazy. Read for books, lose for pounds, publish 8 videos. Limit spending, yes. Declutter home, yes. Secure my sponsorship, yes. Complete mileage, yes. Pick new book, give lady meds, yes. No, and no. So this would be buy, oops, I want purple. This would be buy birthday gifts. Cancel Amazon Music, or no, Apple Music. I don't know if I'm participating in giving candy, but mine is this, which I think is kind of ugly. I like it. Maybe that's kind of cute. We're gonna go with that. Okay, that's gonna be it for this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give this video a like, subscribe if you're new, and if you're liking what you're seeing, and I will catch you guys right back here in a few days in a brand new video. Bye guys.